strategy that maximizes three things: our energy security, our economic security, and our climate security. The only way you're going to get that is if the Biden administration does something it has failed to do, which is bring the leading oil and gas companies, executives around a table with the leaders and advocates within the administration of our climate policy and come up with a solution that maximizes all three. If you don't do that, we're basically telling the oil and gas companies, you're dinosaurs, please go off somewhere and quietly die after you give us a little more oil and gas to get through this winter. The message that sends to their investors is, hey, don't invest new money in oil and gas, just raise your dividend, give me more of my return back, and buy back more of your stock. And that's what's been going on. So we underinvest in our own capacity. It means we can't make up for Russia's losses, and prices go higher. We need to have an honest and true discussion about this, and we're not. People are basically just assuming you can flip a switch, and there's just so much virtue signaling around this kind of woke green energy that is just unrealistic. I'm as green as they come. I mean, I can't wait to get off fossil fuels, but it's not something that's going to happen in the short term, and we got to be realistic about it. We asked Saudi Arabia to use its influence not to raise OPEC oil prices, not to side with Putin, who wants prices to go high so he can get more money for pumping less oil. And the Saudis made a calculation based entirely on what they thought were their interests, their budgetary needs, and basically told Biden to take a hike. And I get it. They've got that power. I don't think we're going to break relations with them in the short run. But Lord, how long are we going to have an energy policy that leaves us exposed, Fareed, to forcing our president to go to Saudi Arabia or anywhere else on bended knee to ask for more oil? We have to have a realistic policy. We have the ability to generate these resources on our own. We have to do it with a climate policy, but we've waited too long. There has to be a coherent strategic approach to this and get over the whole progressive thing that we can't talk to oil companies. If the Biden administration doesn't get a coherent policy together, if the energy secretary has been completely missing in action, doesn't get the group together we need to have a coherent policy that maximizes energy security, economic security, and climate security, we're going to be begging for every 6 months for somebody else to fill in the gap.